Damn, I'm really exposing myself. Okay, you know what? I feel exposed, so I'm gonna put this back. Yeah, okay. Hello, welcome back to Tenny Talks. Welcome back to my channel. So excited and grateful to be back on my channel, you know, just doing what I love, which is talking. I love talking and sharing kind of basically what's been going on. Not that anybody cares, this is more of my journal anyway, and I hope that you can get at least one thing from this. But yeah, first things first, honestly, I just want to talk about adulthood. I feel like an adult. Like, I actually feel like an adult for the first time. You know, like, I feel grown. Am I? No. I've realized I'm a baby. And if you're around the same age as me, if you're in your like early 20s, you're a baby too. We're just getting started. This is rustle tussle times. Like, it's going to be hard. These years are so important in terms of anything. Like, put yourself in the environment that you want to be successful in as much as you can. Like, try to be in it as hard as you can. If that's what you want, be it and do it. Like, now that I'm an adult, trying to figure out what the heck, not even what I want to do with my life, figuring out what life is. What is the meaning of life? Let's start there. What is adulthood? Who am I? What do I like? Trying to block out the noise. There is always so much noise, especially in this time of your life. Well, mine. I don't know where everybody else is at. I don't know. This might be, you know what? There might be 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds relating to this, and there might be babies. Okay, not babies, but like, you know, like teenagers that are like, yeah, I feel you. That feeling of uncertainty, not knowing what you're gonna do, not knowing what you want is so, it's embarrassing. For me, it's not embarrassing. Now I know that it's not embarrassing, but like, even for me to have those thoughts, I'm like, oh, like, I'm embarrassing myself. Like, I feel like my future self is disappointed, but it's like, no, baby girl, you have to go through that. You have to ask yourself those deep, deep questions. What do you want? How do you feel? What are you doing wrong? Take accountability for your actions and keep pushing it. Because if you don't, if you're not able to stay still in who you are and sit in that uncomfortability and then get comfy in it till it actually becomes comfortable, it's gonna take you a minute. And has been stopping me in so many ways. Like, I know my faults. I know where I stand. You know what I mean? So, like, I do a lot of self-assessments. Like, I know English is very hard. I know English is a very tough language. For myself, yes. For my mom, oh my goodness, yes. English is a hard language. Listen, and I'm not saying it's hard for me. Like, yes, it is sometimes. I trip, blah, blah, blah. You see, English. I trip up on my words as well, just like anybody else. Now, and I think one thing that I learned is, like, through my mom, who doesn't speak English that well, is being comfortable, being embarrassed, being comfortable taking stuff, like asking for help. Like, those aren't embarrassing things. Those are growth moments. Those are the times that are the most uncomfortable. Like, ooh, so uncomfortable. I want to be sitting there. I want to be sitting in that uncomfort. Like, taking cold showers. I know I've said this before, like taking cold showers, or like, I don't know, going for a walk outside in the morning in December in Canada. How do people say Canada in other languages? Canada. I think it's just Canada, right? Is there an accent? Because my mom, she says America for America. You know what I mean? So I just wonder, I can't remember how she says Canada. But even that, it's just like, you know, vibing with your own and making it up and going. And if other people understand, cool, I'm not changing it. You know what I mean? There's a swag to it. Anyway, yeah, like, honestly, adulthood, I know I'm kind of just all over the place, but I'm trying to get comfortable in that uncomfortability of not having a script and just thinking out loud at times. But I know obviously I love scripting. I love plan. I like strategic. I like putting the dots together, you know what I mean? And then like following it in my way and then bang, you know what I mean? But I also understand that, you know what? Life right now and continue forth is not going to be like that. It is not going to be easy. It is not going to be straight line. Oh, I'm funny, bro. Anyway, it's not going to be a straight line. And that's the part that I'm growing. I am trying to improve, but also understanding that I'm human. It's okay. And you are too. That's the part, like, I know how great I am. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, I do know my own strength. But what's crazy is I fear it just a little bit. You know, sometimes I'm just like, oh, that's a little saucy. Do I need to be sharing this? Probably not. But it's okay because I'm at the point where now I'm comfortable in my own strength. So that backlash, that criticism, that uncomfortability, those hate, that whatever, animosity, wherever it comes from, I think one thing that I'm trying to do is still learning, but not embracing it, understanding it, assessing it, and then also forgiving it and pushing forward, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people, and I fall victim to it too. Like, I do this myself, and I think that part of like flipping things on other people, it's hard sometimes. It's hard not to, but it's also so important not to do it. That piece of it is, it's hard. It's really hard. It's really hard. As I'm speaking right now, sometimes I feel, what's that word? Oh my goodness. I never identified with this, imposter syndrome. I think I'm feeling it right now because I feel right now, again, I haven't really done much research or really even understand the term, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Right now, even as I speak, there's a sense of, am I being too real? Like, because I'm not, everything I'm saying is how I feel and how it's like messing in my brain. But at the same time, like, if I speak it out loud, shoot, I really don't care about what other people think, but like, that's me, you know? Sometimes it's like, oh shoot, that's me. Damn, that's me. Shoot, that's me. Yeah, really sitting in it. And I think that's why I love having mirrors everywhere. Like, my apartment is, on my windows, I can see myself. I love seeing myself. I want to be comfortable with myself. And I'm getting to the point where like, I don't need to always see myself now, but like, I still do at points, because I'm getting to the point where I'm rewiring my inner brain, my inner child, my inner emotions, my deep core values and beliefs, and just assessing everything. Going through the health, like, we're just assessing everything right now and trying to be kind, but also filter and kind of grow, you know what I mean? Without outward and directing on anybody else or accepting too much from others either. One thing I realized when it comes to dating nowadays, for me, dating, that's for a whole nother conversation. I don't know me. I don't want to be responsible for nobody. I'm okay right now. I'm chilling. But if somebody is showing me a little something, not like that. I mean, like, something in the sense of like, you're challenging me so much, but keeping me focused, and I do the same, and you love it, growing together, and our values fall in line, great, magical, beautiful. We're both God-fearing individuals who want to create beautiful life and have multiple babies. Down. But don't come to me if there's no ring, if there's no readiness to be real, you know what I mean? And I think that's where I'm like, what's the point? All right, let's chit chat. Let's get to know each other. Okay, cool. We have fun. That's that, the other. All right, okay. Next, oh, you're a really good friend. I really, really like you. I'm going to keep you in my life for a very long time because I know your value and I see that. And you also value and appreciate me too. And you're loyal. Okay, cool. Bang. It's like more of an attraction, desire. I'm like, okay, that's what's driving me. That's where it's going to stay, you know? Cheap. Ideas are cheap and execution is expensive. And that execution piece is this. This is the execution. This is like, the execution is staying committed, consistent, and keep it pushing. Long-term gratification is so much better than short-term because you value whatever you're getting so much more. And that comes with everything. My eating habits. The last 6 months, I got to a point where I just kind of let go and just said, you know what? Let me have a break. Let me just really not really let my, I mean, I did. Listen, my tummy, I know I'm not fat or anything, but I'm at my heaviest and I know that I'm not comfortable in my body right now. I'm confident, but I'm uncomfortable. I want to be comfortable. I want to be confident. Whichever how, I'm not worried one bit, like, because I know I worked on it. But before confidence comes comfortability, right? Comfortability and like working out, not eating right away, or like just following that path of like, okay, I do this many workouts, I burn this many, okay, cool, that's good. Okay, I gotta go get checked out and sure everything's on track, my hormones are in place, you know? These are the things that I want, like externally, internally, of like my skin and my face and my hair, trying to grow it out and actually nourish it, see where we can get from it, because we started over that a long time ago. So where are we at now? What are we showing for it? How do we keep getting all the engines moving just a little bit so things don't get rusty? I think I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, things are starting to get rusty and that's okay. So it means maybe we need a new engine. Maybe that's it. Okay, maybe we just need some oil. All right, cool. Because sometimes I'm just gonna wait till it breaks down and then I'm like, no, don't do that. I've done that multiple times. I hope I don't. But I'm human, so I can see it happening too. I'm not blind to it. Anyway, I don't know how long I've been speaking. I feel like I've been speaking for a long time. I also really, really, really love this hair on me. I kind of want to grow out my hair like this somehow, you know? Oh my gosh, imagine. I don't know how many years it'll take me to grow my hair out. Maybe in like 4 years, my hair is luscious like this, my natural hair. That's a freaking cool goal. I like that. Or full. Let's start with that. We're gonna start with full. Because my hair's thin, that's what I mean. So like, okay, anyway. Anyway, I am going to cut it off here. Thank you so much for sticking through this video. If you made it to the end, like, comment, and English, and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in. Till the next. Can't wait to see you then. All right, bye. Divas.